Hello, this is Beyond Willpower Coach Colin Ellis. In this session, I would like to discuss movement meditation, partly because there is no such thing. And the reason I want to discuss it with you is to help you to understand why I'm saying movement meditation doesn't really exist. And how to get your head around it, because there's a lot of people who are saying that it does exist. So where am I coming from? For instance, you may go to Tai Chi or yoga and they may call it a moving meditation. And to a certain extent, they can sort of link the definition to what they're doing. The definition being the 3 DNA components are being used. So we're using mindful awareness to be really conscious of our movement. Although not single-pointed focus all the time, it's the same with mindfulness in general. You are using a little bit of single-pointed focus when you're meditating and when you're focusing in on different joints and movements and things like that. This all creates the relaxation in the body as well as the mind. So the 3 DNA components of every meditation are actually in there. And there is an intention. There's an intention to move and use your mindful awareness, be conscious. But what's not in there is an intention to meditate. You're actually not intending to meditate. What you're intending to do is yoga, or you're intending to do Tai Chi, or you're intending to do conscious movement medicine, or 5 rhythms, or some other movement form where you use a lot of mindful awareness. Mindful awareness by itself, though, is not meditation. And none of these things are meditation in my mind, partly because we're intending to do them and not meditation, or else it would all be called meditation, wouldn't it? They have different names because they are different things, even though they're using the components of every meditation as well. So I hope you get where I'm coming from with this. So having said all that, they do produce meditative states. So you do relax. There's often a lot of healing that goes on through using mindful awareness, along with the other DNA components of meditation. So it doesn't matter what you do. If you're using 3 DNA components of meditation, then there's going to be healing taking place. There's going to be relaxation taking place. You're going to be opening yourself up to the potential of opening your mind, becoming more creative. Quite a few of the other benefits of meditation. But it's not meditation, and it doesn't take you as deep as meditation does. So I go to conscious dance practices, and that really helps my body and mind to connect. But I also meditate. Now, the thing is, if a lot of conscious dance people don't meditate, some do, and they think that they're getting everything they need from their conscious dance. And maybe they are, but for me, I need more. So I meditate because it takes me deeper into meditation. It takes me deeper into single-pointed focus. It takes me deeper into myself. I can really connect with my true self through meditation. And that helps me then to connect with things at a deeper level when I'm doing my conscious dance. And doing the conscious dance helps me to gain deeper realizations when I'm meditating as well. So they do work together. But I would like to discuss a really, really easy way at helping your meditation through movement. And this is through a meditative walk. What you do when you go on retreat with Buddhists and other people who are doing very deep meditation retreat. And they're using a lot of potentially mindfulness, but definitely single-pointed focus type meditations. So between those sitting down meditations, they often go for a little walk, where it's a meditative walk. And you notice I'm using the word meditative. So it can be meditative, which means it has 3 DNA components, but it's not meditation. And this walk is very specific, and it's geared towards being able to sit down and having already released some stress, having already gained some single-pointed focus. So it makes it easier. Instead of spending 10 minutes trying to get into the meditation, you're into it within a couple of minutes. So how do you do this walking meditative practice? The simplest way is to walk slowly and deliberately. And while you're doing that, you focus in on your feet. You focus in on the ankles, the upper part of the feet, the soles of the feet, and even the toes and heels. And you lift one leg up, you notice every bit of movement, but also any pressure and any sensation related to the movement of that foot up and forward. And as you're placing it down, you're noticing the pressure on the floor and also how the heel of the other foot is lifting. And then you bring your attention across to the other foot, feeling it, every movement up and forward, noticing how any clothes that you're wearing are touching different parts of your foot, noticing how your foot is touching any shoes you might be wearing, noticing the pressure again as the foot goes down on the heel and then onto the soles of the foot and onto the toes, as you are at the same time noticing the other foot heel coming up and then gradually coming off the ground and all the sensations. If you do this for about 20 minutes, you can do it for less. Optimum would be about 20 minutes. When you sit down, it's incredible how zoned in you are for your actual meditation. Where instead of spending a whole meditation being distracted and everything else, your mind has already gathered. Your mind has already cleared a lot of the mental chatter. Your intention is all about the meditation. It's not about the form. It's not about the postures. It's only about the meditation. The whole intention is to get yourself ready for meditation. So it's a pre-meditation movement.